Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Julie Chrisley's new baggy look has fans freaked out. Former Chrisley knows best star Julie Chrisley's new baggy look has freaked out fans. But what is so alarming? Followers have seen her since she was released from prison in May 2025 and have been concerned ever since. Now they have another issue, but is it serious? Keep reading for more details. When Julie Chrisley was first released from prison after serving nearly 2.5 years, everyone was eager to see what she looked like. Both she and her husband, Todd Chrisley, were very big on their appearances. Therefore, seeing them without any hair color or cosmetic procedures was a huge deal. Todd looked better than ever, even with tinges of gray in his hair. As for Julie, she did not rush to the salon and was spotted out donning grown-out gray roots and dark ends. She shared that she had found stylists behind bars, but she went back to blonde. Todd even stated that when he saw her post-prison look, he was turned off. Fortunately for him, that did not last. Fans who have seen Julie have said that she looks dead in her eyes, and it is clear that prison traumatized her. Now in the latest episode of the couple's podcast, Chrisley Confessions 2.0, it was questioned what was going on with Julie. They felt her eyes were far too squinted and that her baggy clothing did her no favors. Furthermore, they are worried about what she has become. Some Chrisley followers believed that Julie Chrisley may have gone overboard with fillers, hence the puffed face look. However, many could not believe that Todd would allow Julie to wear such baggy and unflattering pants. They made her look bulkier and shakeless, which is likely not what she was going for. She has been known to wear blouses, so that was no issue. Yet everything else was a struggle to digest. Shortly after her release, Julie was shopping at Target and looked trim and in shape. Refreshed now that they have been home for over 2 months. Unfortunately, not everyone cares for what Julie has done to herself and feels she needs to get a stylist plus ditch the fillers. Fillers and Botox. Those pants look terrible on her. I am shocked Todd allowed her to wear them. I think she looks good here. Besides the pants. The overblown hair slicked back looks terrible. She looks softer. Also, she's an aging lady. I think she looks good. Some have said that it was the way Julie Chrisley is standing, and that is how she has always posed. So it was not so much the pants as it was how she was positioned. Hopefully, she stays true to herself and does not let anyone tell her what she should and should not wear. What do you think of Julie's baggy look, and should she get a better wardrobe? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Julie Chrisley, once the Southern matriarch of Chrisley, knows best who was always seen in tailored blouses, fitted dresses, and perfectly coiffed blonde hair, has now sparked an entirely new conversation. Recently, new photos and reports surfaced showing Julie with what fans are calling her baggy look, and social media lit up like wildfire. What does this transformation mean? Is it just a change in style, or something deeper? For years, viewers got used to Julie as the picture of refinement. Whether she was managing the household chaos alongside Todd, or quietly offering sage advice to her children, she embodied a balance of Southern gentility and modern glamour. Julie's aesthetic was consistent: bright colors, flattering cuts, and timeless accessories. But now her appearance has shifted dramatically. Baggy sweatshirts, oversized sweatpants, loose button-downs, her clothing seems to have traded sharp silhouettes for relaxed comfort. Even her hair, which was once styled in flawless waves, appears softer, more natural, sometimes even tucked under a baseball cap. Fans who once considered her a symbol of polished perfection now find themselves asking, what's going on? The shock factor. The first spark came when a blurry photo made its rounds online. Julie was spotted in an oversized hoodie, walking briskly, head down. It was a far cry from the fitted dresses fans remembered. Comment sections blew up. "Where's our glamorous Julie? She looks so different I almost didn't recognize her. Maybe she's just living her comfy era, and honestly I support it." By the second set of pictures, this time showing her in loose jeans and an untucked button-down, theories exploded. Some assumed she was hiding weight loss, others speculated about stress, while a few saw it as a bold act of reclaiming freedom from public expectation. Comfort over glamour. Fashion experts were quick to weigh in. One stylist explained that oversized, baggy clothing has long been used as both a fashion statement and a protective shield. When someone transitions from highly tailored looks to baggier, looser clothing, it can mean they're prioritizing comfort, or they're stepping away from a role they once felt obligated to perform, the expert shared. And really, isn't that relatable? After years in the public eye, Julie might simply be tired of high heels and restricting fabrics. Fans forget that celebrities, especially reality TV stars, often dress for cameras, not themselves. Perhaps Julie's new look is less about hiding and more about living. A symbol of transformation. There's also a deeper, more symbolic read to Julie's shift. Her family has endured a tremendous amount of upheaval in recent years. Legal battles, shifting public perception, time away from her children, and a future that remains uncertain. Through it all, Julie's role as wife and mother has been tested. Clothes can reflect inner change. Baggy garments might suggest a desire to withdraw, to shield herself from judgmental eyes. They can also represent a break from the version of Julie who was always camera-ready. It's possible that this baggy look is Julie embracing a new identity, one rooted in survival rather than presentation. Fans divided. Naturally, not everyone sees it the same way. Some fans are genuinely worried, interpreting the shift as a sign of emotional struggle. "I just hope she's okay. It's not the Julie we know," one person commented. Others, however, are cheering her on. "Why can't she wear baggy clothes? She doesn't owe us glamour every day," one fan tweeted. "Let her be comfortable and real." In a surprising twist, a niche of supporters has even declared her baggy look iconic. Memes circulate comparing Julie's oversized style to high-fashion streetwear models. Suddenly, she's being reimagined not as a woman who's let herself go, but as someone ahead of the curve. The pressure of public image. Julie's story highlights a larger issue: the intense pressure women, particularly those in the public eye, face regarding their appearance. Society celebrates youth, beauty, and perfection, qualities Julie was praised for on Chrisley Knows Best. But when a woman dares to shift her style or prioritize comfort, critics often read it as decline. The truth is, style evolves. Just as Julie once leaned into the polished wife and mother role, maybe she's now leaning into authenticity, even if it looks different from what fans expect. The baggy look, in its own way, could be a rebellion against a lifetime of performing perfection. A hidden message. Some fans think Julie's wardrobe change carries an unspoken message. By stepping out in oversized clothing, she could be signaling a desire to protect her privacy. Baggy clothes conceal shape, minimize attention, and create a buffer between her and the public gaze. Others argue it's a reminder that Julie is human. She's endured scrutiny most of us couldn't imagine, and now her fashion might be her armor.